loves, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new product that is out. I'm talking about the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. I picked this up at Target yesterday for $8.99, and for the first time I was able to actually film in the morning when I applied the foundation. I wore it throughout the day, and this is what the makeup looks like after, let's see, 13 hours of wear. I applied this on at 6:30 in the morning. It is now 7:35, and if you guys think that my face looks good, you know that this foundation is awesome. I will be applying a clip at the end of this here so you guys can see what the foundation looked like when I applied it this morning. You'll also see my bare face, and then you'll see the foundation on. And I will tell you now, I did not set it with anything. I didn't put no setting spray, no powder, no nothing, because I wanted to see how the foundation was gonna wear throughout the day. I usually do one model in a bottle because I want to make sure that my makeup is locked in, especially since I do live in Vegas and it is extremely hot. Today was about 105, 106. I went outside a couple times. The foundation did not budge. Obviously around my mouth area, because I eat and then I play with my mouth a lot. I'm always rubbing my lips. My lips are chapped right now, so I'm actually going like on the outer part of my mouth trying to blend in my chapstick. So that area there, I do see that it is a little washed out. Throughout the day, I only blotted my T-zone just a little bit, and that's because when I finished doing my makeup, I had my beauty blender and I applied a little MAC Fix Plus to set my concealer, and then I took the sponge and I tapped it on the forehead, so that gave me a little dewiness there, so that part got a little dewy throughout the day. And my T-zone usually does get a little oily, nothing crazy, but you know, it does get a little dewy more than, you know, my whole face. So overall, I think that the foundation worked extremely good. I can't believe that this thin foundation lasted throughout the day. It's not on the website yet. I wish I could tell you more about it, like what it claims to do. But what I can tell you is that it's a very liquidy foundation that kind of reminds me of the L'Oreal, I believe, a True liquid to powder foundation or something like that. That's what this reminds me of. It's a glass container. The little dropper on it is so funny. It kind of looks like a little genie, not a genie bottle, but what's that? Those one bottles. I can't think of the name of it. And it's like a little dropper here with a little teardrop tip on it. And I thought that maybe it was going to set to a finished, you know, powder look. It did not, and that's good because I did not like the L'Oreal powder finish, because I felt like if I had any dry patches on my face, it just emphasized them out more to where you could see that dryness. I don't think that this sets to a dewy or a powder finish. It's more of like a natural, like you can't even see the foundation on your face look. It's like beautiful. It's very thin. I would say it's a sheer medium coverage. Possibly blend this to a nice medium coverage. I don't think that you're gonna get full coverage with this because it is so light, but I did buff it in, and I buffed in a little extra on some certain spots that you guys will see in the video at the end of this. But I absolutely love it. I think there's 12 shades. I picked up the color Sandy Beige, which is usually what I am in Maybelline foundations, and I do have the powder for this. This whole Dream Wonder line has nothing but good reviews. You guys can go on the website maybe in a couple weeks and see if it's out, but it is very velvety when you apply it to the skin, and I feel like it tells you to take the little dropper. It says to shake well. It tells you to take the little dropper and like it falls on your finger. At first I thought you just like dabbed a little wand all over your face, but obviously it's not good, especially if your hands are dirty or whatever. But what I did is I applied it, and then I just, you know, dabbed it on, and then I used one of my Sedona lace brushes and I just buffed it in. And seriously, it feels like when you're applying it with your hands like down it on your face, it's like so silky and smooth onto your face. I absolutely love the foundation, and like I said, I can't even imagine how good it's going to be if you set it with a powder or even with your like a Urban Decay or a Model in a Bottle. I feel like this will hold even way better. I am surprised that something so thin held out throughout the day. I'll get a little closer look here on my face so you guys can see that the foundation is even throughout my face. Maybe, I don't even know if you guys can see this area here might look a little wider because that's where I, you know, wiped my face. But throughout the whole day, for this to not budge, I am shocked. I absolutely love it. I would definitely tell you guys to pick it up if you guys like wearing something that's very light coverage and is not cakey. I'm not sure how this will do with somebody with extremely oily skin. I think if you have normal to dry and combo skin, you might do good with it. And if you do have combo to oily, you guys can always set it with the powder, a translucent powder, or even the Dream Wonder powder, because that powder is amazing as well. It like goes on so silky onto the face. So overall, I give it probably an 8 or a 9 out of a 10. I love it, and I will be using this throughout the summer when I want like a very light, you know, quick on the go coverage. I hope that this review was somewhat helpful, and now let's get into the clips where you guys can see my bare face, and you guys will see when I apply it onto my face, and as you guys can see, the makeup stayed on my face throughout the day. 13 hours later in the heat, you guys know it's a good foundation. Thanks guys, bye. So here I'm just showing you guys my bare face, what it looks like. It's early morning, so my face is beyond poofy. So here I'm just putting some of these drops of the foundation onto my fingertips, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dab this all over my face, and then I'm going to show you guys a close-up here of what it looks like before I blend it into my face. So then next I'm going to go ahead and take my Sedona Lace flat brush, and I'm just going to buff half of the face in so you guys can kind of get an idea of what the foundation looks like once I buff it in. So here's a look. You guys can see like my bare skin on the right side of the screen, and then how smooth it looks on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish blending the rest of the foundation onto my whole face, and you guys can add a little more if you want more coverage. I did seem to find that you can build it a tad bit. So look how smooth the face looks there with the foundation over it, and it doesn't even look like you have any makeup. So I hope that this was helpful, and thanks for watching, guys.